I can't believe I'm actually doing this. I've always heard things about these games, but never really took the time to play them. Okay, I'm gonna go for a little bit. I swear I'll be back. Okay, no worries, Obs. Thank you for tuning in today. And, you know I wish you nothing but the best. Alright. Episode 1. The first Turnabout. That is a creepy face. Wait, can you even see my mouse right now? You can. Perfect. Classic game. Hilarious memes as well. I'm not too familiar. Oh, yeah. Well, obviously I know, like, objection. But I don't know too much about this game. Okay, we're gonna continue. Let me know if the stream is dropping too many frames or something. It should be okay, but I don't know. Let's go. No problem, Jimmy. Did they like remaster the cutscenes too? Uh-oh. Oh, right. This is a Game Boy Advance game, right? I completely forgot about that. I should be reading. I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did it. I might need to have a faster text option. August 3rd, 9:47 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2. You can spell words. Yeah, I mean, if I fumble, don't blame me, guys. It's been a month since I've even been streaming. Phoenix. It's our boy Phoenix already. Boy, I am nervous. Right. Aw, man, part of me wants this to just be the pixely Game Boy Advance graphics. Oh, crap, guys. I need to change the game category. That's actually kind of important. Alright, we should be okay now, guys. I'm sorry. Thank you for putting up with my garbage. Looks like we are good to go. Oh. Hi, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. Oh boy, this says a lot about you. And your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean, you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe him- oh wait, I kinda owe my current job to him. Interesting. Oh, this is really cool. Perfect little intro story. Bye, Kiki, yeah. Uh-oh, looks like my internet is still dying even without Kick. I don't... I'm just gonna continue. How about that? We're gonna continue with this game, and you guys can tell me if it's too bad. If it's too bad, we'll continue with the scuff, I guess. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out in any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. I forgot it was Phoenix speaking, but it's okay. It's over! My life! My everything! It's all over! Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death! Despair! Oh! I'm gonna do it! I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Don't we all? Nick Butts? His name is Butts, okay. Hey. Hey there, Larry. Dude! I'm so guilty! Tell them I'm guilty! Give me the death sentence! I ain't afraid to die! What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? His disposition is really hard to read. I don't know exactly what emotion he's conveying right now with this face and how he's speaking. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. You. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. Oh, damn. Uh-oh. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. That's the school's saying. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's just what I'm going to do. So, okay. I don't want to cut this off too early, but I kind of wanted to take some guess as to what's going to happen in this trial. Because I feel like it's already kind of setting the tone here. Not just based on how we should solve this trial, but I feel like this might be a trial that gives us some reflection on the kind of person Phoenix Wright is, you know, because they need to kind of set up their protagonist for the whole series. So I have a feeling this is going to present him with some kind of moral dilemma, I guess, as to whether this guy, his best friend, is really guilty or not, and is he just simply gonna have to do what's right? That's my guess. And I'm guessing because he's our main character, he's gonna be a stand-up guy, and of course he's gonna do what's right. I don't know, that's just my guess. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. I don't know what voice to give him. I'll think about that one. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Hands shaking, eyesight fading. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Larry... What? Oh shit. The defendant? Yeah, that's Larry Butts. My bad. I didn't think about it and then I thought I'd pulled a small brain. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Whew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report Glad I read the case report cover to cover so many times. There we go. Wait. Uh-oh. I don't even remember. Did they tell us? No way. I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name? Oh, the victim. Oh, of course. I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the tab to check it at any time. Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? Cindy's autopsy report. Case of death, time of death. Loss of blood. Okay. I'm not going to remember this, so I'm just going to refer to it when I think the information is absolutely critical. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Gotcha. Does that somehow come into play? Someone steals it or something? The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now, tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... I genuinely didn't read that, okay. I thought I at least caught that. Yeah, blunt trauma. I did read it, but I'm small-brained. She was struck once by a blunt object. I need water, guys. and of course my water's gone, so just give me one moment. I'm gonna disappear. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne? Yes, Your Honor. Still don't know what kind of voice to give this guy. It's not broken yet. Don't jinx it, don't jinx it. It makes me think about it because it broke randomly that one time during stream, which I didn't think was gonna happen. I'm just being very silent. I'm using my brain. Yeah, no worries. You know, I don't mind if you just simply lurk. Wait, you're playing Ace Eternity now? Did I just say Ace Eternity? Attorney now? I miss so much. Yeah, Doom kind of wasn't working out, and in all honesty, the stream is still kind of dying. So I figured it was best if I just simply kind of play a visual novel where there isn't too much, at least noticeable lag. But yeah, this is my first time playing this game. I'm very much looking forward to it, and I was surprised to hear how excited you guys were about it. We're doing this. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what the object was? The murder weapon was the statue of the Thinker. That's random. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it into evidence. A statue in the shape of the Thinker. It's rather heavy. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the tab to check the court record frequently. Sounds good to me, but we're not going to get any more info for that, right? Yeah. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief? What do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. This could be entertaining, you mean?
Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
I don't know what voice to give this man. I do not. So I'm gonna give him a random voice pretty much every time he pops up on the screen. Is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together! We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumped. She just wasn't taking my phone calls.
Or seeing me. Ever.
What's it to you, anyway? Mr. Butts, what you describe is genuinely what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from
I'm terrible at reading, of course, because it's been a month.
She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder.
What do you mean, one of them?
Lies. All of it. Lies.
I don't believe a word of it. This guy's faces, though, you're really taking me for a loop. He has the weirdest faces. That's a good voice you did just now. Well, we'll see what happens with that.
Your Honor. The victim's passport.
A
According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died.
The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on, what is that? I'm terrible with dates. August? Oh boy. Just ignore that. The day before, no, that's July. My bad. The day before the murder. Day before the murder. Didn't it say she died on? Wait. Let me see the court record. Oh, okay. I thought it said 7:30. Okay. It was the day before. Oh my god, I love Larry Butts. He's so goofy. Yeah, super goofy. I mean, I could only hope he's innocent. But I don't know. What does this game have in store for me? Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way! The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes. Older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now?
Right. I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions. Should I kind of want to see what happens, to be honest. I feel like even though he's a bit of a goofball, he's gonna say a goofy, innocent enough thing to make us not suspect him. Or am I being completely naive? Oh boy. Get that Pexis, I guess. Alright, or do I listen to them? I don't know. I'm gonna go with that. Might be better not to get involved in this one. Welcome back, question mark. Good to see you. How are you doing?
Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, no way! That cheating she-dog! I'm gonna die! I'm just gonna drop dead! Yeah, and when wait, I'm gonna get to the bottom. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I didn't click there. Kind of just skip past this one text box. I believe the accused motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy. This is so not looking good.
Next question. You went to the victim's You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, didn't you? Did you not? Well, did you or did you not?
Heh? Heh. Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. He's such a goofball. Uh-oh. He went... Oh, I do. Oh my god, we are gonna stop him. My goodness, I'll send him a signal. Lie like a dog. Well, you see, it's like this. I don't remember.
You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you.
I got a bad feeling about this.
We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day.
Well, that simplifies matters. Who's your witness?
The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the crime of the scene.
What is your evidence? Order in the court, Mr. Payne. The prosecution may call its witness.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Mr. Frank Sawit.
Oh, no. Now everything's making more sense, except the game kind of told us. Interesting. I like this. Free my man Larry.
Mr. Sawit, You sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh yes. Newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit. Oh wait, Mr. Sawit. You may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. Witness's account. Alright. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. When I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Okay. I can still open this. Well, he already got the time wrong. So that makes him sus. Sounds good to me. I'm gonna drink some water real quick. Oh boy. That is good. Go back. Yeah, backspace is so random. Like, why can't I just hit escape? Weird. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Sounds good. Electricity to Miss Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. How convenient. How incredibly convenient. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. Yes, Your Honor? You may begin your cross-examination. Cross-examination, Your Honor? Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. It's so funny. He's so prepared. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the courtroom record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Okay, right now or after this? Okay. This is account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. So I just... Interesting, okay. Very interesting. Yeah. Thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange to look inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. If he was able to go inside, how did you call? Or try to call? I don't know what want to present, or where exactly? Strangely considered. Yeah. Confront myself and able to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I'm not sure what kind of piece of evidence I'm supposed to. Time of death 3 to 4. Okay, I'm just gonna simply go with the one fault that I found and just his time that he mentioned, 1 p.m. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. See, there we go. Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m. You're sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 p.m. There was no body to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap?
Objection!
That's his voice.
This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Sawit, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, Wright. Way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Put out contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one and their whole story falls apart. Well, 1, I'm glad I did that right. 2, clearly I was kind of overthinking it, especially for the first trial.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again? Okay, the time of discovery. Also, welcome back, question mark, unless I'm super behind. Got a little focus there. I'm sorry. I think that is an older message. It is. Yep. Totally just distracted. Okay.
You see, when I found the body, I heard the time.
There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. I knew it. Already forgot the electricity was out, did you?
Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Oh, was I supposed to do cross-examination there? I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Easy. You're done for. The time of discovery. See, when I found the body, you heard the time. Voice was saying, probably coming from the television. Do I even have to, like, go through their testimony if I already know the evidence that's going to contradict them? Electricity was up from noon to 6 p.m. There we go. Gotta go for a bit, Yamai. Enjoy his attorney. Thank you, and no worries. If I maybe don't see you later, have a great night, Charlie. Thank you again for tuning in today. And thank you very much for the love. Take care, Charlie. Love you, Charlie. Objection! The prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it.
Oh gosh, oh goodness gracious, oh no.
You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
Gah!
The defense has a point. Wait, huh? What are you talking about, Shimmy? What's that in response to? The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. Ah, wait. I remember now. Mr. Sawit. The court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And yes, indeed, Charlie Love. See, that. And you seem rather distraught. Go. My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sawit. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Oh, nothing. I just spaced out. Okay. That's cool. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wait, there was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Or, oh, I get it. Like, it should have been more of like a question mark, I think. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. He's done. He's just so done. This is like the easiest trial ever. That must have been what I saw. You saw a clock? I guess that would explain it. The defense may cross-examine the witness. I'm liking also how straightforward this is. As it should be for first trial, at least. Okay, so I'm just gonna simply present the evidence without listening to the whole thing. This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in that statement, Your Honor. How exactly are... Wait. Now I'm starting to forget their voices. Or to do their voices, I should say. How exactly are that evidence in the statement just now related? They aren't, are they? Oh, I do have to wait for the proper statement. Ah, that's annoying. Okay, fine. Mr. Wright, please think the facts over before making accusations. Yeah, no worries. Can I... I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. So, we're going to select this now? Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was this statue. Oh my god. Does that sound effect come from this game? Or is that like a royalty-free kind of like stock sound effect? Because I have definitely heard that before. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? What? Oh, this sound. Nice. You with your objections and your evidence. Just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may. Yes, Mr. Payne. You got life points, Yams? Yeah, that's what I just learned by doing that, which is nice, I guess. It was worth taking a risk. Probably this game? I'm sorry, what was that in response to, Vespera? Also, apparently I got a few more VStream followers that I just never noticed because we don't have alerts yet, so thank you very much for following, guys. I hope you've been enjoying the stream. As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. Interesting. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Do I? I don't know. I do? Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Oh, big brain. My goodness. Holy flip, Yamai Senpai is playing Ace Attorney. Yes. Also, great to see you, Idiot Maiden. It's my long-awaited return from my gigantic break there. So I'm glad you didn't forget about me. It's great to see you again. Also, I'm loving the profile picture, honestly. Not just because it's Kangel, but look at the colors. It's really popping out. And you can see yourself on stream now. Also, since you haven't really been here for the stream, look what I can do. Holy flip, he's playing Ace Attorney. Classic moment, lol. I do? Yeah. I definitely do. I had a problem with it. I just wasn't sure how I was supposed to present the problem. And he just went and presented the argument for me. Which is nice, I guess, but I did piece that piece of info together myself earlier. I am fairly big-brained, I guess. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of how the blow triggered... Wait, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Oh, nice. Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you're so certain about the time. Oh my goodness. Phoenix Wright is massive brained. I thought he was looking super small brained when this started. Hi, I'm not sure if you remember me, but my name was Ame. I'll be lurking. Oh, I do remember you. It's great to see you, Mizuki. And I also remember you by both names. Great to see you again. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed the stream. You know I don't mind you lurking. Have you seen Ace Attorney before? I'm surprised how many people are excited to see me play this, to be honest. Yeah, this is one of those games where I was just like, yeah, nobody's gonna want to see me play this. But you're also excited. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never. Look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw. Oh my god, I did not expect that at all. This is clearly going to be an amazing game. Oh my god, did he really just rip off his toupee and throw it in her face? Oh my god. Oh crap, apparently Kamachan died. How long has that been? I guess it's nice that I guess I can carry this stream with just my voice. Sorry about that. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up! I hate you! Lawyer Yamai, exactly. Laying down the law today. Don't fuck around. And welcome back, Charlie. Good to see you. I've never played this game, but I've seen so many memes and clips, so why not watch you while you're playing? You're really fun to watch. Aw, thank you. Thank you very much. Really do appreciate it. But yeah, I'm very unfamiliar with this game series as well. Just like you, I've seen references and whatnot, but yeah, first experience. I already said it when we first started playing this game, but I kind of wish the graphics were like the original Game Boy Advance pixely graphics, but yeah, I guess this works. But it's great to see even more new faces. Everybody tuned into this stream today, like, oh my god. guys make me so happy. Seriously. I hope life's been treating you guys well. And, yeah. Enjoy the stream. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. He killed her and he should burn. Burn! Give him death! That's how you prove your innocence. Order. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Mr. Wright. Your Honor? You claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Solid heard was definitely his clock. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries, ask neighbors to try sounding the clock. Clock's batteries. Why wouldn't we just simply try sounding the clock? Examine the... I'm just gonna go with that. I don't know. Yeah. I was wondering, like, why haven't we done this already? I thought that was the first thing he would do once he made that claim about the clock. Yamai, nice. I like that. I don't know. He seems kind of not guilty to me. No. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. Oh, there it is. Nice. It actually says, a whole phrase. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Just what I was saying, Judge. Well, he's the thinker after all. Indeed. So, we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what the time is now? It's 11:25. Oh, so the clock has the wrong time, which is why his time was wrong. That's awesome how that works. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sawat heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawat, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? Well, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. This is where I checked the batteries. Okay, I had a feeling it might pop up again. He's right. How am I gonna prove that? Damn it! That was so close. Mr. Wright? It seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawat. What is happening right now? I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens! You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! You liars are all slime! I love how he's just still manic with this torn off toupee. He's so innocent. Grr, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Is this true? Like, is there really nothing else I can do? Not so fast, Mr. Sawat. Oh, is this gonna be Mia's like critical role in these interrogations? Oh, this is awesome. Chief. Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Can you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Think I'm giving up now? You expect me to say no, game? Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. I just started fumbling my words there, no worries. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course, so it's either this or the fact that the clock came from her business trip, maybe? There's a piece of evidence that the court record that in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Yeah, yes. That was very awesome. Tough words. Let's see, pull this one off. I need more water. I'm sorry. Alright, I think this attorney's badge is the one, guys. This is our smoking gun. Autopsy report. Thinker. Arrived home from Paris. I'm going with this. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day the... Oh my god. Now I'm being a terrible reader again. Fantastic. The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. I can read words. Let's get back into the groove of the voice act. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow. It was 9 hours fast. Take that! The victim hasn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her head in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sawat. Or should I say, Mr. Did It! Oh, that's a really good pun. I never even put that together. He just foamed. Oh my goodness, this is good. I love how much personality this has already. Oh, order, I say. Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than what we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit in the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Woo! Alright, so this story definitely did not go the direction I said it might go. I tried giving it a guess when we started, but regardless, that was a really good trial, and I was hoping our silly little Butts was innocent. This is a really good intro trial. Really enjoyed this. And with that, this court is adjourned. That was really fun. How long was that? How long did that trial take? Was it like about an hour? Turns out that Frank Sawat was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day... Well, we get a little bit more backstory too. This is nice. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Sawat let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sawat grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find and struck her with it. My boy is free. Is he gonna be like a recurring thing? Is he just gonna be such a goofball that he just finds himself constantly back in court? Is that going to be a thing with multiple people? Like they just constantly find themselves in court or something? Oh man, I have a lot to look forward to with this series. This is so cool. And then even after we finish this trilogy of games, they're releasing like another trilogy soon. Next year? What's that emote in response to? Phew. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she's this glad. Imagine how Larry must feel. Also, I hope you've been enjoying the stream, Vesper. Good to see you're still lurking. He's a goofy little... He's a goofy little... nut. But English shimmy. But we must protect him. Indeed, indeed. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Oh, see, at this point, after all the reading, my voice is kind of going a little bit, and I kind of just want to stay there. Do you want voice acting, or do you want me to just keep this voice? Doing laundry while you're big braining. Your reactions have been very fun. Aw, thank you, Vesper. Really appreciate it. Glad you've been enjoying the stream. I can't tell because there's no proper alerts for VStream yet, but I think I got one more follower. So if I did, thank you. Should I be reading them out still? My goodness. I guess I wasn't even considering that. Please do whatever makes you enjoy your time. Aw, thank you. Yes. We're about those comfy hours here. Always comfy. English isn't Englishing right now. That's because you're an Aussie. Ew. I don't care. I love your face. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you. I need more water, unfortunately. Just drying out here. One sec. But I do this to myself, don't I? Alright, so, guys, before we just okay, let's finish this conversation first. She's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Oh my goodness. Good. Wait. No, I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever. I was gonna say. Phoenix, did you forget something? Larry, she was oh, right. I also forgot a little something. Nah. Never mind. Congratulations. Harry? Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts in his... What just happened? Oh my goodness. Thanks, I really owe you one. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Nice try, Butts. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Yeah, treat us to a date, Butts. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. That's cute. Really? You? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. Can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you want to just cry? Nope. Larry. Are you so sure? Squeeze me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? She really does. I was gonna say it when she first said it. Is that gonna be her thing? And yep, that's her thing. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she felt about him? Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? I'm so confused. Is it this? Am I supposed to, like, take that? Okay. I wasn't sure if I could actually give that to him. Here you go, Larry. Proof. It's okay, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll forget about her soon enough. Look, I'm gonna head home. Thanks a ton, eh? Guess that wasn't the right thing to show him. Okay, I had no clue what to show him, honestly. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Of course. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. Indeed. And that's kind of just the nature of solving court cases in general. You have to have a certain mind state for them, and I think I'm in that mind state because I have recently kind of watched my fair share of like true crime stuff. So I think this is going to be really fun for me to do. I also haven't played like Danganronpa or anything like that, so yeah, I've never really done like a trial type game. It's really cool. Butts is my new fave, yeah. All I can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen. Learn. Grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah! Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks? Sounds good. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Dick, it's good to have friends." Me and my beloved. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us unless you count the clock he gave me. Yeah, he seems like the kind of guy that would do that. I didn't know it then. That clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. Oh, super interesting. Oh, the writing for this game is actually really good. I like this. Oh, sorry about the little bonk. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. Oh my god, that's so interesting. I'm liking this a lot more than I thought I would, to be honest. Brand new episode has been added. Oh my goodness. Okay. Honestly, I had I had intentions to do one more episode. But honestly, my throat is kind of killing me a little bit here. Also, I think at this point, how long have I been streaming? It's been quite the long stream, hasn't it? I'm thinking it might actually be a decent time to end the stream for today. No, Yam's voice, come back. Yeah, it's time for me to go. Time for me to rest. But thank you Charlie, thank you Shimmy, thank you Vespera, thank you Obs. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Thank you anybody who's lurking. I really appreciate it. And have yourselves a wonderful night, a wonderful day. And I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.